Okay, we're here in Sheffield with some of the biggest producers around. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm DJ Booda, aka Bassface, aka Recon, aka Tech One.
Jeez. Mr. Bass, just plain and simple. Yes.
Detox.
All good, lads. So, for those of us that are new to the bassline scene, tell us how the sound emerged and how each of you got started.
Well, basically, I got started. I used to go to Bassline clubs for a time when I've been playing, we'll call it speed garage up here. 4/4
You
mixed
do
up.
call it speed garage.
Well, they tend to call it speed garage up here. Meant to be 4/4 mixed up sometimes, but I started going like, there was a club called Niche. We used to go ages ago. I used to do drum and bass, producing, and I still do drum and bass as well, but also got involved with the speed garage too, so just ended up putting some beats together and ended up getting out and doing alright.
So how long have you been making beats?
I've been all together, I'm making beats probably about 10 years. Not speed garage primarily, but all kinds of beats, drum and bass, speed garage, garage.
What about you, Mr. Bass?
Well, for me, I feel say that it did start with R&B. You know what I mean? It's like, I am an R&B head, strictly, really. But, you know, I've been like being on to MC Booda's house and like a couple of tracks and that, and I thought, well, I can do these, you know what I'm saying? So from that, I've just been like doing one and two. It's like that's the first tune I did was Past That Dutch, which that was the first one I ever did.
So that's quite rust last year.
That was last year, yeah, that's the first one I ever done. So, you know what I mean? It's like I've just been doing tracks ever since then. And yeah, they've been doing alright. Nothing major, but alright.
What about you, Detox?
I've not been at it a long time. I've been doing it about 2 years. I've had 3 or 4 releases. I don't know how it started really. It started, I think I was just been DJing a few years. Been into speed garage since 1997 when it was in its prime. I think I was just listening to local up and coming producers and I thought I can do that, and I started with it and never really took it seriously.
So did you buy a studio to set up, or?
First I started doing it from home, just basically set up at home, some monitors, a little mixer, PC, working on Reason.
Yeah.
Now working in a studio for a label, a local label.
Yes. Which label's that?
Should I say, am I allowed to say it?
Just say where you are.
I'm not actually signed, I've just got a little arrangement where I put tracks out from, and it's called Reflective.
All right. Well, Reflective is one of the biggest labels in this scene, so why are you a bit shy to say that?
No
reason. He's scared. Nah, Joe.
It's interesting to hear you say speed garage, because like the vibe in London is there is speed garage. The people are quite sort of certain people are like looking down their nose at what you guys are doing up here, but it is a massive scene.
Oh, yeah,
and you've got nights on every day of the week. And how would you describe it? Is it bassline house? Is it speed garage? Is it something new or is it something old?
Well, up here it is something old. It's been around for years, like Niche, and like even before that, Capital, McCain, you know, like it's been a mix. It's been speed garage, like tunes like I know way back before, like Armand Van Helden, Sugar Daddy, and there were certain tunes what just got that noisy bass. You know what I'm saying? Still with music and vocals. It has been up here for time, and it's like it's never really gone downhill. If anything, it's always got bigger up here. So it's like surprisingly, it has been up here for time.
So
speed garage. It's getting a lot of terms like 4/4, but to me, I certain ones I can tell what's 4/4.
Garage,
speed garage, garage basically, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like for me, it's like I've been doing R&B for ages, about 10, 12 years, whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's only now that I've looked at the garage side and thought, hold on, maybe I can. Do you know what I mean?
Adapt it.
Like, adapt that on.
A lot of people have, haven't they? Like from London as well. So it's not something that's you've sort of gone back to play. It's something that you've just carried on playing since those tracks come out.
I've always listened to it, and I've always been a great fan of it. I've always been raving it, like speed garage and garage dudes. But I'd never produced it. I've been producing drum and bass, and like, but it was like not so much a logical progression. It's something that's always been in my head anyway. So it's just the fact that I just ended up doing that.
Just come to this point.
Yeah. Doing it, and the fact that it's still here ever since I've been raving as well must mean something that it's got some longevity. It ain't going nowhere yet. You know what I mean? Sure.
What sort of producers are you feeling in the scene?
Man like you. Man like the ex, Mr. Bass, my veggie. Man like Veteran, bad DJ, Big Ange, I got a big up from Sheffield. Delinquent, people like D&D, them managed now.
What about you guys? You say the same?
Yeah, definitely.
So what kind of equipment do you guys use in the studios?
I use Cubase. I still use Cubase 5. I don't even use SX yet, and a program called Live. Cubase and Live together.
Live.
Yeah.
What sort of outboard? You got any outboard stuff or is it all plugins?
Outboard. I've just got a JV XV 2020. That's it, and then mainly everything's plugins. Yeah.
How you use those?
Me, Logic. I use Logic. I don't use anything. I don't use Live. I just use Logic. Just play Logic. I mean, I've got some outboard and that, but it's just like JV and stuff. JV 50/50.
Yeah.
That's it really. Most of the stuff I use is at the computer. Do you know what I mean? I like
Do you mix
to do
your
that.
stuff in the computer as well?
No, I mix what they call O1V.
Oh, right, okay.
O1V, I mix on that sort of thing. But I still mix it. It's like a mixture of the two. It's like mixing it in the computer and mixing it on there as well.
Yeah, sure.
I'm saying so.
Effects.
Yeah, I use some of the effects, but I prefer to use the actual computer because the computer is just like a little bit tired. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the effects are just like a bit better. I use the computer.
What about you, Detox?
Reason, Cubase, use Logic a little bit, not so much, not really experienced with Logic, like to learn more. PC, some Genelec monitors.
Are you a plug-in man or are you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You support the plugins?
yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
So we're using Code Micro.
Oh, yeah.
That's that hardware side of things, a Behringer desk, but we don't just monitor through it basically. Use it to record vocals. So like, you know.
Yeah, I forgot the Code Micro.
Forget that.
Oh yeah, the call mic. What about that?
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, love that.
To use a little microphone on it.
Share effect.
Get your voice on.
Yeah.
If there's anyone you could work with in the scene or out of the scene, who would it be and why? Anyone you admire or would love to collaborate with, be it a producer or singer?
Mary J.
Oh, you.
Jamie Johnson.
Yeah. You can say it, man.
Mary J. Blige or Faith.
Oh,
Faith Evans.
Yeah.
Or Mary J. Blige. Yeah, let's do a track with one. Definitely.
Mr. Bass? Because he said George.
Yeah, he just said it. He's like, he just read my mind. It's like, definitely Faith, just because she looks great.
And that's it.
No, Faith, because she's a brilliant singer. Mary J. Blige as well. There's like a load of them I'd like to work with. There's like, what's her name? Selena Johnson, I think she's good too.
Yeah.
There's a load of them I'd really like to work with, but it's just getting that great.
So what does the future hold for each of you and where do you think the scene's going?
Yeah, for me, I think the scene's always going to be there for quite a long. People are going to come and people are going to go. Just basically to carry on making good quality tunes, make the people dance.
That's it.
Yeah, just the scene's going to be there for a while. It's been there for a long time, and I don't see it going away too quick. So just to chill with it and just ride it and just
get
carry on
better,
making.
better.
Just have fun, though, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
As well? Just have fun with it.
Take it too seriously.
I like
Any
doing
personal goals or achievements that you?
I mean, with the garage, I wouldn't mind doing some remixes, yeah? I wouldn't mind doing some remixes. So,
Get straight.
So anybody's out there, just call Mr. Bass, yeah? But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing some proper R&B remixes, you know what I'm saying? I think like Delinquent, they've just done one and stuff, and I wouldn't mind some of them, you know what I mean?
Because you know the bootlegs are moving.
Yeah, man, because there's like a certain man just taking them off.
So remix is definitely the way forward, some more production and just
like
keep...
some original
I
stuff.
would also
Find a
like,
decent
say the
vocals.
truth, for speed garage to get recognised more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people like Manchester, like
Yeah.
yourself, man's like us. There's a big scene out there and it would be good if, I'm not saying to bring it to the forefront, to the mainstream, but if, you know what I'm saying, if it could get played on radio.
Well, there's a demand for it.
Yeah,
There is a demand for it, you know it yourself.
Yeah, man, definitely. So, yeah, basically for it to just go up and onwards, really. That's it.
Cool, well nice one guys, nice chatting to you.